This is Lauren Fogler at ExpertSportsPerformance.com, dealing with highly driven, motivated athletes on having more focus, confidence, the ability to effectively deal with distractions when competing for consistent high performance. Today's topic is all about distractions, because what happened today is this morning on our way home from our trip, Steve and I were robbed. Literally. We stayed overnight in a hotel before the last leg of the journey. This morning when we got out to a car, they broke into a window and they took everything. The only things remaining were the clothes on our back. That was it. Have you ever been in those situations where you were really going well, everything was going smoothly, and then all of a sudden something unexpected happened to you? What was your response? What I found really interesting is Steve and I had two really different responses. He went into guilt, blame, overwhelm. He let it really just drain his energy. It totally tanked. Me, I had a really different response of looking at how much weight did I want to give this, how much time did I want to give it, and what do I need to do to move forward. I want to be able to show you what the framework is, so when you're in those unexpected situations, especially when competing, you can choose how you want to respond and how much time you want to give it also. So think about a competition that you're in where maybe something didn't go as expected for you and how it really caught you off guard. And let's go through this framework. The first thing is you've got to just acknowledge that, something really lousy happened. It threw you off. It wasn't what you anticipated. And just acknowledge it. You don't have to create a whole story around it. You just want to say, this is what happened. And then after that, you want to think about all the possibilities as to what you can do next. It might be a matter of a split second, depending on the situation, or it might be that you give it a little bit of thought. But determine what the next steps are. After that, you can choose whether you want to act or react. That's totally up to you. You have that power. What I felt is they already took my possessions. I didn't want them taking my power also. I was going to hold on to that one. After that, then you take actions. For us, with this situation, it was calling the police, calling the insurance agency, getting the window of the car taped up, taking inventory, and moving on. Because I had things to do and I wasn't going to let it get in the way any longer than absolutely necessary. So think about these things. They can apply to you when you're competing as well. One of the things I realized that really helped me maintain my ground during this whole situation today was I'd been practicing these mindset strategies for a long time now, so that when the unexpected happened, I just knew how to respond. I didn't have to think about it. I just went into gear. And what I really feel is that it's okay to do some EFT around it to be able to break any residual emotions that I'm still holding on to. And what I'd like for you to do is really think about a situation where you were in a situation and it was going well, and then all of a sudden the unexpected happened and it threw you off. Get really specific about it, as specific as possible. What emotional response do you have? Give it a name, and then rate it from 0 to 10, with 0 being absolutely nothing to 10 being complete, intense overwhelm. Do you feel it in your body anyway? If so, what does that feel like? Now that you're keyed in, let's go ahead and do some tapping. And if you've never done it before, just follow me, repeat what I have to say, and let's just give it a try and see how it works for you. So starting with the karate chop point, side of your hand, between your pinky and your wrist, tapping with about the pressure as if you were drumming your fingers on the tabletop. Even though things are going really well, and then the unexpected happened, it totally threw off my game. I gave it too much weight, and it stuck with me for longer than I would have liked. I deeply love and accept all parts of myself, and I choose to stay in the moment, maintain focus, and get back in the groove. Let's go ahead and tap above our eyebrows. I can't believe this happened to me. Go to the side of your eyes. This really threw me off. Under your eyes. Why were we the ones that it happened to? One hand on your nose. It's just not fair. Under your lips. It didn't happen to anybody else. Collarbone. It just doesn't make sense. Under your arms. I never saw it coming. Top of your head. It's all my fault. I could have figured out what to do or done something differently. Go to your eyebrows. Let's go ahead and do some positive tapping statements now. This happened, and it's time to move on. Go to the side of your eyes. I can choose how I want to respond. Under your eyes. They might have taken my stuff, but I'm not going to let them take my power. One hand on your nose. I'm going to stay focused and do what's necessary. Under your lips. I know what to do. I have all the tools right here. It's time to take action. Collarbone. I choose to keep it together and stay in my power. Under your arms. I choose to stay grounded. Both feet firmly planted on the floor. Top of your head. I choose to address this, do what's necessary, and move on because I've got things happening today. Go ahead, take a deep breath in. And just check in with yourself. How are you doing? Do you notice any shift in your emotional intensity? Give that a number. Any shift in your body if you felt it in your body anywhere. If you still have anything remaining, go ahead and do another round of tapping on it, getting even more specific. But what I really want you to do is, now that you're aware of this, prepare how you want to respond differently next time. You can learn from this. It's possible to turn something really negative into a positive, a learning opportunity. So next time you're in a similar situation, you have the response that you really want to have. You stayed grounded. Don't let anybody take your power from you. I would love to hear your posts. What's a takeaway that you have from this training video? Lauren Fogelman, ExpertSportsPerformance.com. More focus, more wins.